your busy days. It's going to take about maybe 5-10 minutes. So we are going to be showing a student film, a student project. We do have students up in the front. And they worked on this project. It's a murder mystery, a group project. It is for the Speech 2333 course, which is a small group and discussion course. And they do a lot of group projects together. So this is one of their major assignments. And everyone should have a character card, which is everyone that's in the film. You could see their personality, their motives for potentially being the killer or the murderer. And we're going to watch the film. There is going to be an intermission. We're going to have an open discussion to try and figure out who the killer is or who the murderer was. So I hope you enjoy the film. I am going to now play it for you. Oh, hey, you're early. How can I help you? Are you okay?
Bro, there's hardly anybody out there.
Maybe we're early.
No, it's definitely past 9. Everyone's late.
Well, you know the rules. If she's not here in 5 minutes...
That's a myth and you know it.
Well, I'm out of here.
He's never gonna make it to graduation.
What are y'all doing here? I need everybody out. There's an emergency.
What kind of emergency?
Now's not the time to be asking questions. Everybody out now.
Gotcha.
I gotta use it. I'll be right back.
So, like, do you think something happened?
I saw it online. It was a murder, apparently.
Oh, I feel sick.
He's gone.
What do you mean he's gone?
Henry, someone wasted him. Come on, let's go. Look.
Oh my god.
This can't be happening.
They got him.
Everyone back to the room now. Oh my god, but we have to tell somebody.
We can't tell anybody. We just saw a murder.
But we can't keep quiet about something like this.
They're gonna think it's us first.
Guys, I don't feel so good.
Well, Henry died in the boys' restroom. It had been you.
Those bathrooms are unlocked. Anyone could have gone in there. Maybe it's you.
But you were also playing with her.
What? Jocelyn was next door the other day. Maybe it's her. She's being awfully quiet.
It wouldn't be me. Jocelyn's my friend.
You know what? I'm gonna check some of the pictures. It has to be in here.
Yeah, I like that idea. Pictures. Let's do it.
Hold on, the internet sucks.
You get signal. One of you is a killer. I'm gonna go look for signal.
So this is the part where we will have our intermission. Let me get you some light. So we'll look at the characters, just turning on the lights.
Okay, what's going on here? Y'all know this is a crime scene, right? Okay, I'm not playing around. I'm serious. I love my job, I take it very serious, and I don't like to mess around with safety.
Go pay $50 to look away.
No, that's a quid pro quo, I cannot do that. Oh, actually, I know. You all are talking about whatever happened here, right? Well, I guess we'll discuss it a little bit. As you may or may have not noticed, there was a lot of evidence left behind. Exhibit A, leatherette gloves, left and right. We had left behind at the crime scene, there was a strong, fruity smell, imminent smell. Who passed out on my candy, my evidence? Starburst.
The evidence is good though.
Glad to hear. And the main piece of evidence was the mask left behind, along with a curly hair follicle there at the top. And as you may or may have not noticed, all the people involved in the crime had curly hair. Line them up. Oh, and of course the red hoodie. Excuse me. So, with that in mind, who do y'all think did it? It's an open discussion. We're going to communicate. Much like in real time, it happens so fast. You don't even notice the clues. What is a clue until it's too late? You think Luis did it? You think I did it? Yes, commentary over there.
It was Ruben.
It was Ruben.
Ruben.
Okay, why do we think it's Ruben?
His jeans.
Ruben fit the size of the person.
Okay. Okay, yeah, and I heard something about the jeans. Yes,
I'm not
okay.
lying, I think though it was Ruben because literally when he saw the dead body, instead of looking shocked or anything, it looked like he was trying to hold back laughter though. Which I can't blame them because like the dude was literally laid out till like the Family Guy like death and everything. So either in that case though, or he went back and thought it was so funny though that he just almost started laughing.
Or some people, just to play devil's advocate there and oppose that, some people when they go into shock don't know how to react. Much like you trip over and you fall and kids cry, or other times they instantly start laughing and think, oh man, how silly must I look? Right, so maybe he was just in shock. I don't know, good point. Just throwing that out there.
Well, I mean, who says it was only those people? Who says it wasn't anyone else? Like anyone else?
So you're thinking it's more than one?
Yeah, like Mr. Chapa here.
Jason Chapa and Ruben. Okay.
Is it some meta narrative Twin Peaks?
Sorry. Okay. Any other response? I haven't heard anything over there.
What do y'all think?
Well, they said it was me. Why do y'all think it was me?
Because you weren't here.
I think you just walked in one time throughout the whole scene just to say, you know, get out of the classroom. And we're just like, you sort of setting them up for failure. Just go outside in the hallways and get them.
And you don't like youngsters.
You were also like refused like to answer questions though on why there was an emergency though. You were like no, you were like you didn't want to answer any questions. And just really kept rushing them, basically. Like you wanted to hide the evidence before anyone sees it.
Okay. But I take my job very seriously. So why would I do that?
Job is pest control. That's true. My job is not specifically stated.
That's just a cover up. This is to make you look like you
Or,
think your job's important.
or who doesn't say that in your own twisted mind, the way to keep the school safe is by getting rid of the people who damage it.
And you're laughing.
I am very serious.
You had opportunity, you're here all the time.
It's true. I put in 40 hours a week, yeah, that's right.
He just said it's true. We got him.
Any other? Yes.
I did see the gloves in the pink bag.
Pink bag.
There was a pink, like, bag. I think it was a bag.
Okay.
Right? Was it a pink bag?
Yes.
And there was gloves in there.
There was a black glove hanging over, a black dress.
Yeah.
And who had the black?
It was Aleksa, because she didn't want to report the crime.
Those who?
Alaska.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of thought it was the girl who passed out or, pretending.
Jocelyn.
Like she dead.
Yeah, nobody thought it was Jocelyn. What's up with that? She had curly hair too. Look at this. And Henry, yeah?
No, was it on him? No, I think it was Jocelyn in
She could have
fact.
just faked it, that's what I'm saying.
So Jocelyn and Aleksa.
Oh, she did die.
Alright, so, couple of mixed answers.
Nobody thought it was Maria either.
Nobody thought it was Maria, that's interesting.
No,
You thought it was Maria? Why is that?
I will abstain. Okay, we'll go
Okay, plead the fifth. Alright.
Can't believe it.
Should we proceed already?
Yeah.
Alright, here we go.
You better not look too closely at those pictures, or you might see something you don't like.
Like what?
Nothing. I'm just worried about you. It might be Ruben. What if he's the killer? He could come back if you find something.
Maybe we should just go look for Ruben. Okay. Have you gotten any signal?
Congratulations on getting away with the murder.
She did. All right. Oh, I don't have to.
I'm just saying though, you should not have won though.
All right, so we are going to proceed with the Q&A for the cast. So the cast would come up here.
Mic check. Can you all hear me in the back? Thank you.
It doesn't work, it's for the camera. It's a joke. Thank you.
Okay, so I do want to ask, so again, it is a project, and I have a couple questions, but I want to ask a few and then open any questions to the audience. So I want to start off with wanting to know, what was your favorite part of being involved in this film or in this project? Whoever wants to.
I really enjoyed, the parts I enjoyed the most were definitely the script writing and the acting. I wrote part of the script, and I just enjoy writing in general, so it's not a surprise that I enjoyed that. But the acting was also very fun. The ending scene in particular. A lot of the stuff that we did for the ending scene didn't really show, but I did. There was a lot of fake blood originally involved, and it was pretty interesting to do all that.
Anyone else want to chime in their favorite part?
Yeah, I like making something new, like a film. I've never made a film, so learning how to do like the process and recording it was really fun for me, I guess.
And you also helped with the music.
Yeah.
She was, I think in the credits right there, or where is it?
Yeah.
The music they put. So she did go to the third floor. There's a piano there, right? Apparently. I didn't know. And then she sat, she's a music major and wrote some music for the film. All right. Moving on to, I want to know, or I think we all want to know, if there was any funny moments, any memorable behind the scene moments that you would like to share.
Well, there was this one moment when we were shooting in the bathroom, the kill scene. We had Aleksa in the mat. Originally, she was wearing the red jacket with the mask. And while we're shooting, this guy in a suit walks in, like, looking dumbfounded or something. He was like an administrator. So it was pretty hard to explain what was going on.
Could I chime in on that? Just briefly, like part of the joke, insider joke, was that they put Luis doesn't play around with safety is because I kept emphasizing safety is important. So let whoever is going to be in the offices nearby, let them know what we're doing. If they're going to be hearing screaming, you never know if people are going to be panicking and so forth. So then they encountered that, and of course, just like I told them, you have to explain what's happening and let people know, because then people give you questionable looks if you have, they don't know if it's fake blood and so forth. So I didn't mess around with safety. Yes.
Oh, they were screaming?
Well, no, just like if they hear scream or, somebody died in the film, right? So in the case that they chose to scream or not scream, or if there's fake blood everywhere and she has a prop scissors, it does look fishy to somebody who doesn't know what's happening.
Oh, yeah, it's basically security though, like they got guns.
Yeah, exactly. And so, we have to let the proper people know, security being one of them.
Okay, so moving on. So I want to know, how do you all feel seeing the finished project now that you saw it on the screen and we have an audience? So how do you feel?
I loved everything except in the ending. I'm just saying Ruben Rocha won though. Like,
I didn't have fun.
He's a foot taller.
Yo, I had a weapon.
And it was scissors though.
I was shell shocked.
He was so shocked.
I just killed someone in front of him.
That's true. It would have been
And that's called adrenaline. He just pushed you away.
I'm shocked.
Yeah,
Right? Yeah.
Shock is standing still. He was not standing still. He had to move like this.
That was the story, yes. So, Henry, how do you feel? I know your character died, but
Yeah.
now that you see your acting, because you're a kinesiology student, so tell us a little bit of how you feel now that you see the finished project or product.
I did like when we were checking out when we finished filming and everything, we saw the video, and I feel pretty confident because we fixed like a lot of parts of the scene that we could have fixed or we could have done better, and so yeah, we were like trying to make it as perfect as possible, and yeah, I feel pretty confident that we probably did good.
All right, so do we have any questions from the audience if you would like to know about the project, about, I don't know, any questions? Yes.
Was there any clues throughout the movie that we didn't notice that were leading to who was the killer?
Yeah, actually she was right. The pink bag is mine, and it had the gloves and the mask in it. I didn't think
To be fair, it does look like it belongs to Maria. Maria's not here today. She's on the right there. It looks like it belongs to her.
What was the budget?
I think so.
Budget we got stuff from the dollar store. So.
Let's see how much that cost. $20.
And then where when you're eating the Starburst.
Yeah.
I also was eating the Starburst that was at the crime scene.
Coulda, woulda, shoulda.
And you can see the
And the cup is also right there. You can see the cup is open right next to me, where I could have put poison in, because Jocelyn did die. I don't know if it was clear, but
I thought she passed out.
Was that?
It was not dramatic.
Well, and the cup's still
and the
there?
Starbursts are near the cup.
She should have fell to the floor actually to signify that she died.
There, that's where she went down. I don't know. Any other questions?
I do.
Quick questions.
Oh, go for it.
One, are our Starburst poisoned? Two, was Luis supposed to be the red herring? You know, were we supposed to suspect him?
actually, we added Luis to the suspect list like very last minute.
Okay.
He was not supposed to be a red herring. We just thought it would be interesting if we also added him.
But that made him a red
Yeah.
I guess.
No, that's
How did you all choose each of your characters? Like, did you say, "Oh, I want to be the killer," or did you all kind of? How did you analyze and come up with that?
I mean, originally they were gonna have me be the killer, but then that would have been too obvious, so we switched it up.
Because
Why is
we
that?
thought a man and it's less likely to be a woman.
Yeah.
By the way.
Also, like, based on the major, so like, I feel like it would have been obvious if I was a killer because of my major, or that's what we thought. And yeah, we decided to choose a killer that looks like more innocent. Yeah.
Yeah, no, all of our majors on there are actually real. They're like our actual majors, so but most of our characters are just kind of amped up as to how we actually are. And as for the killer, yeah, he's right, it did change partway through.
So we just never let Aleksa have scissors.
And the whole thing with it actually was Ruben in the bathroom being the stunt double. Yeah. But it's
I got
because
that right. I got that part right.
we reshot that scene with him because we felt it was too obvious that it was me, because I'm the only one that was like wearing a dress and not like, and I don't know, my outfit was kind of obvious. So.
And you're very shorter than him.
A little bit, yeah.
No, I did look very
But
short
it
in the
was,
original
like,
cut.
it's like you have to really, really look at it, and because it was kind of very fast, I probably wouldn't even notice that.
How much time did it take from start to finish?
To film or
the film?
The whole thing.
I think
to
the whole
project.
to film?
Put it together.
About 2 weeks.
It was
around 2 or 3 weeks, I think.
like 2 weeks if we added together, because we came before class and we stayed after class sometimes.
Does that count the writing as well?
Not the writing.
The writing we did mostly out of class time, like we did it at the library together, meeting
Well,
on
that's
the
what I
subjects.
mean. I mean, from the inception, like thinking about
Probably
the
3 weeks.
The total-
3
idea,
weeks
the
-ish.
script,
All the time included in and outside of
class.
Yeah, it was around 3 weeks, I think.
What was the final grade? Because you said it was like a major, and for a major grade though, what was the grade? Did you guys get 100?
It gets graded right after this. It's part of the grade. Yes. All right, so,
What was the name?
yeah, thank you. Thank you for coming. Yeah, oh, good, sorry, yes.
What were the most challenging parts, if any, that you might advise to someone, whether it be a filmmaking project or possibly any other group project?
I guess plan ahead of time.
Yeah, communication is a big
Where
part
you
of it.
don't- Yeah.
It's very important to give yourself more time than you think you need, because you are going to need more time.
What was your motive for killing them?
It says right there. I just,
You needed
I thought it
inspiration.
was artistic. I wanted to,
You wanted your last
Experience.
yeah.
Your motivation, your interns, I always wanted to know what it felt like to kill someone taller than me.
Damn.
Yeah, kinda.
I thought it was jealousy.
Over what?
You're literally the smallest person.
I'm not sure.
You know, bring them down a notch. Literally.
All right, thank you so much for attending.